Okay, today we are coming back with our guest directly from
Australia.
Australia. Yeah, man, Australia. And so, please start to where are you from? Which part of Australia are you coming from? Why you choose from coming here? When is your birthday? Which is the name that your father chose to you, and some things like this.
Okay, so I'm from Perth in Western Australia, on the coast, and I chose to come to Sweden because I had a couple of friends here.
Okay.
And I've been to Sweden before. I travelled here last year, but I was here for about a week, and I really liked the architecture of the city, and it had a cool vibe. And my friends were like, "Oh, you should come live over here." And I was like, "Oh, well, I've always wanted to live in another country."
Because you have lived only in Australia before.
Yeah, I've lived in Australia my whole life. I've done a lot of travelling, but never lived in another country. So I was like, yeah, well, and it's been a dream of mine to live somewhere else. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing it.
So it's like the big change of your life.
Yeah, and Sweden's completely different to where I'm from.
Which is the main different things in spite of Sweden?
The biggest thing is the weather. So from in Perth,
For sure, the big thing is the weather.
Yeah, it's like 37 degrees back home right now.
For how many?
Yeah, so
37.
yeah.
Whoa, it's super summer.
Yeah.
And even in summer now is in Australia.
Yeah, summertime.
Okay, so the main different things is the weather, and then
Yeah.
after things that
Well, for example, on Christmas Day back home, we'd be having beers at the beach, and here it's like,
for sure, because it's the opposite. So your typical Christmas time is in the beach, you know,
Yeah.
with the grill, with your
Yeah.
friend. That's it.
exactly. And
Dressed with Santa Claus only from the neck until the top, no?
just wear that Santa hat. And then
Just,
you're all
just, just the Santa hat and that's
Nothing
it.
else. No.
And no tree, no Santa tree.
good. Oh no, we have a Christmas tree. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. But yeah,
It's like a look at palm.
this year was the first time I've ever had a white Christmas.
The first Christmas with the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you was really like a child.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
fucking
I felt like a
snowy.
little kid. Me and my friend who I came here with were having snowball fights. We were
Snowball fight.
ice skating on a frozen lake.
Everything
Yeah.
now, even if you're not a child, okay, now we have to do everything. It's Christmas
yeah,
now, so
yeah.
coming back to the 10
Yeah,
years.
Yeah. Well, I hired a camp because I didn't think it was going to snow in Stockholm.
Okay, exactly for the 25 of December.
Yeah. So we hired a camp van just to go up north, just so we could have a white.
It's fun for the snow.
Yeah.
Because before the Christmas you were in the north with your friends
Yeah.
to see the northern light even.
Yeah.
Have you saw it? Have you watched
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. It
How
was,
was the experience and the emotion?
It was amazing. Like I've never looked at the sky for so long.
And Murcielago, welcome Murcielago. Today we are from Australia. Please, sorry, we have to say how to Murcielago. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, man, I missed yesterday's session. I will remember. I will check on my blacklist. Okay, Murcielago. Did you lost the episode that we spoke about how to create the magic tricks in spite of the normal religion's way? Anyway, please.
Yeah, so I was like sitting there in the cold, just looking up at the sky for like 2 hours, and I'm like, I'm really hoping that I was gonna see it, and then all of a sudden, I could see all this stuff moving around in the sky, and I'm like,
For how many time daured? For how long
it
was?
It only lasted about probably 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was amazing.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
So Murcielago, think about 45 minutes of northern light.
Yeah.
Super.
And Rowan and I, honestly, we were like jumping and hugging and like, yes, this is awesome.
Super.
Yeah, it was a really nice feeling.
Super.
Yeah.
Do you think that so the northern lights have changed something inside your soul?
Yeah.
There is
I've seen. So it's one of the wonders of the world.
Yes.
And I've seen 5 of the natural wonders now. So I was like really dedicated.
Which was the other 4?
The other 4 is Iguazu Falls. In,
Okay. The
South
super.
America,
Okay.
like the Grand Canyon.
But no, it's like the how is the name?
The 7 natural wonders of the world.
Okay, the 7 natural. So you have saw the first one was
the Iguazu Falls.
okay. How do you call the grass or fall?
Iguazu. It's in
Ecuador.
South America, and it's kind of on the border between Argentina and Brazil.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
45 northern haze. And anyway, okay. So the first one was the waterfall.
Yeah.
Okay, was super.
Yeah.
This changed your life.
Yeah.
In which
That's-
sense? Have you started
well-
to piece it and think about the waterfall? Yes, I can do it.
Well, you're just there in the moment, and like, basically, I think I don't know exactly. There's like 247 waterfalls
Okay.
throughout the whole thing, and it's just like it's just amazing, you know. When you're out in nature and you can hear the water running, and you're just looking around, and it's just beautiful, and you're just like, yeah, this is what I live for, basically. Yeah, that's why I love traveling so much, because
Okay.
it's like an adventure, you know. It's thrilling.
Yeah, it's like it's something that's because there is not only like a show of the nature, no. It's something
Yeah.
that's you will bring with you for
Yeah.
all your life, no.
Exactly, and you always meet people on the way as well. You know, you make good friends.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Like you,
just-
no?
Yeah,
That got the
exactly.
same idea
Yeah.
about what is important to
Yeah,
find.
Yeah, you learn about different cultures. You try different food. I think it just opens your mind up.
Okay. Wait, Mosirago, did you send me a link?
Post
Yeah.
that to us.
Yeah, I miss it. You know that these things hurt me so much, bro. It's like this is the first mount, the first 3 mounts that I stay pretty totally clean, okay, without
Yeah.
these magic helps.
Yeah. I love the
Oh,
ganja.
I can really still watching this link for a lot of time. Anyway, this maybe is the point zero of beautiful things, the amazing
Oh, I
things
don't know,
in the
maybe a
world.
little bit higher than that.
So the first one was the waterfall.
Iguazu, not in the right order, but yeah, Iguazu Falls, the Grand Canyon,
Okay.
Victoria Falls.
Wait, and when you was in front of the Grand Canyon, what's
Yeah.
happening inside you?
Well, I was there with my sister was there at the time as well, and it was just like when you're looking at that, it's mind blowing, you know. You're like, how? Like,
How?
yeah.
How? Why? How?
Yeah, yeah.
And I have to no. So
You just feel small, and yeah, the experience was cool being there with my sister, and she didn't really want to get close to the edge because she was scared. So I was
Okay.
like, I would get close, and she's like, don't.
no.
And then they've got this little skywalk thing that you can walk. So it's like a bridge that goes out over the Grand
Okay.
Canyon, and the bottom of it's all glass. And she's afraid of heights, so I was like, no, you have to come. And she's like, no, I'm not coming. I'm like, no, you have to.
I could be scared for someone that.
Yeah. So you can basically you're walking on glass, and you can look down. It's just like a massive drop, and yeah, she was like scared the whole time, but she did it with me,
Okay.
and she was thankful after that I made her do it with me.
Because alone he didn't, he wasn't able to do it.
Yeah.
And you said now something of really powerful. I think you said that in front of this kind of things you will feel like so small, no?
Yeah, I feel insignificant.
Insignificant.
And yeah, it's just like I don't know. I'm very spiritual as well, so I love Mother Nature, and I feel I don't know. It gives me a type of energy.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's just I think words can't really describe how it makes me feel. It's just beautiful, I guess.
And no, but the things about small, because usually now, in the society,
Yeah.
we usually think that we are important, we are the
Yeah.
special, we are the only one.
Yeah.
Everything's around, will around us, no, and we are the center of the world and things like this.
Yeah.
But and this is not the correct idea about
No,
why
no.
we are here or what we
No.
have to do.
No.
And so when we are in front of this kind of majestic piece of nature,
Yeah.
we understand exactly the opposite, so
Yeah.
that we are super small.
Yeah.
And so when you understand, when you figure out that you are pretty not insignificant, because
Yeah.
you are not insignificant,
Yeah.
but close to insignificant,
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
What is the perception of what can you do of useful in your life if you are really like, poof?
Like, what do you mean? What can I do to make?
For example, because usually, when you got a challenge or something of really difficult,
Yeah.
you have to think that you are strongest, that you
Yeah.
are the big one, that you will win the challenge that every day happen to you. But when you are in front of these majestic things,
Yeah.
you understand that you are really small and
Yeah.
little, pretty insignificant. And so,
Yeah.
how can we use this? Because I think that even this one is a power. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like a full conscience
Yeah.
that we are only a little win.
Well,
part.
For me, it's just it helps me be positive, I guess. Like, for example, when I was in the hostel,
Yep.
and I was in the city, and I didn't have a lot of going on because I wasn't working or anything like that.
No, when you was
Just recently.
okay.
Yeah, so I didn't have a job, and I was like spending a lot of time in the
Yes, sir.
hostel, and I was sort of like getting a bit frustrated, and I needed to go out and be in nature just to help.
Just to
clear my
take
mind.
again,
Yeah.
clean your mind and take again
Yeah.
the energy and things
Yeah,
like this.
exactly. Just, you know.
You need to work it.
Yeah,
For sure,
it
for
works,
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because it just stop. I think it's like a form of meditation.
Yes.
You know, because your brain's always going 100 miles an hour. You're thinking about, you know, a million things at once, and that sort of just, for me anyway, takes that away, and it's just like, you know, you're just looking around. You're like, yeah, this is pretty beautiful.
It's like
and,
this is to work it. This is the correct call or the correct the correct things that you have to get around you.
Yeah.
For me, the problem the last time that I was for a lot of time that I was in the middle of nature,
Yeah.
for me was too much in the
Yeah,
sense
right.
that I didn't want to go to return at home.
Yeah.
Because I feel it more at home in the nature than in the city. So
Yeah.
this is the problem. If I
Yeah.
got too much in the nature,
Yeah.
I know that I arrive at a point when I don't want to coming back. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
it's
That makes
perfect.
sense.
It's full of
Yeah.
full of things that you can watch, that you can focus, full of things that you can discover, and
Yeah.
everything is moving. Okay.
Yeah,
There's not
yeah.
like statics. No, everything stop it like in a place. No, it's like everything got a life. No.
Yeah. 100%.
This is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
after the Firewall and the Grand Canyon, the other one was
Yeah, Victoria Falls. That was
another waterfall
Yeah, that's in Zimbabwe.
in Zimbabwe.
Yeah. And it was cool because I actually did a bungee jump there.
Ah, you have did it, but bungee
Yeah,
jumping on the
yeah,
Firewall. Oh,
Yeah. Not on the waterfall, but like
close.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
on the
yeah.
waterfall. Lose it,
And
lose
I was
it.
like,
Okay,
oh.
again the other one. Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
white tourist. No?
Man, my face was white as a ghost. I was so scared. I'd never been bungee jumping before, and
How many meter was?
I can't remember exactly.
A lot of.
Yeah. It was. It would have been over 100 meters. Yeah,
Whoa.
It was massive.
Whoa.
Yeah.
100, more than 100
Well,
meter.
Yeah, I don't really remember. It was
Okay.
like.
Okay, it
probably
was
5
high.
years ago now, so a long
Okay.
time ago. Yeah.
No, because I did bungee jumping. What was less was in a like in a park, not close to
okay,
the
yeah, yeah.
waterfall. Okay, but anyway, bungee jumping was super. How was your moment before jump?
I was scared, like really scared.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you describe the whole step? Because for me it was really fun, you know. Because
Yeah,
before you feel it like a super one, a strong one. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What's the problem? I have only to jump. No, I have everything. But
Yeah.
in reality,
So I was really nervous, and I was just trying not to think about it and just breathe. Like,
and so immediately you have jumped.
yeah, well, they count you down, and I just jumped with all my might.
Okay.
I just,
Oh,
yeah.
good way.
Trying
No,
to-
I'm waiting a little
Yeah,
bit of
'cause-
time. Then the man in the jump and
Yeah.
the jump try to say, "Hey, so you ready? Hey, do you want that I count for you?" No, not. And he,
Yeah.
because I was
Yeah.
like,
Because I feel like some people they hold back a little bit, and then they psych themselves out. You know, they're like, oh, they get even more scared if they don't actually.
yeah, I know.
do it,
There is,
so
and when you start to coming up again, how
that's
was?
the fun part.
It's
Like,
fun,
well,
like-
the whole thing's fun, but like the first initial jump is scary. But then
Totally
when
scary.
you're like falling, you're like, oh, you just get that adrenaline. You know?
Yes, it's full of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Full of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
okay, so this was the third, and the fourth was.
The fourth. I just need to remember.
Come on, bro! These are the most important things that can you see in
Yeah,
your
I know,
life.
but I've done so many different things. Like, yeah. Well, the Northern Lights is another one,
Yep.
and I wish I had them.
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Return to the things about your dream. You're living a dream here in Sweden.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I.
When you was arrive?
So I arrived in November, start of November.
Okay, like
Yeah.
me, less or more November.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nothing really went to plan for me. Like I originally wanted to come for summer.
Okay. So before, like in August,
like,
July.
Yeah, and the whole COVID situation made my visa take a lot longer, so it worked out that I had to basically come start of November. And
Because
then,
during the summer was more difficult to travel.
well, just the process of the visas took a lot longer.
Because you
Yeah.
are here with the visa.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
this is so funny because if we European want to go
Yeah.
in Australia, we need a visa too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
Wow.
take the visa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so the plan was to come over here and travel around for about a month and then start working, but that didn't happen. I ended up having 2.5 months off without working. But I still did a lot. I travelled up to the north twice, spent
Mhm.
about 2 weeks in total up
In
in the
the-
north.
In the north,
Yeah,
but not for the
yeah.
Northern Light. Yes, in the same period.
Yeah, because I'd already seen the Northern Lights the first time, but just
to
go
travel.
snowmobiling.
Snow?
On the snowmobile.
Fuck, bro, super cool.
Oh man, it was great fun. And the guy who did the tour,
Uh-huh.
he took us for about 3 hours, and because he quite liked us, and he took us over a jump and on this ice. It was like kind of icy, so you could like do fishtails and slide around. It was
Super.
Rowan ended up doing like a 360 because he lost control, and we got him. I think I can't remember the top speed, but
Wow, super.
Flying.
Wow, super, bro. A lot
Yeah.
of experience.
yeah. And we went dog sledding as well.
Okay.
Yeah, which was cool, and ice fishing.
Like with the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
and how was the taste of the fish?
We didn't catch anything.
No. What the fuck? So you have to say to the man, okay, give me back my money.
Yeah. But yeah.
No,
that
how
was
much?
cool,
How much time have you spent to try to fish
Oh.
some things?
Not long.
3 days. No.
Nah, probably about half an hour.
Ah, no.
Yeah, I got bored real quick.
So you have only do the haul, okay,
Yeah.
and wait an half an hour,
Yeah.
and after an half an hour, okay,
Yeah.
let's
It's
go.
too cold because you're just sitting there, It's like, all right, I'm
Are you
done.
enjoying the experience? Yes, I enjoy. You enjoy. You enjoy. Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's it. Oh, and we did the you sit in the sauna for like half an hour, and then you jump in the lake. frozen
Okay,
lake.
the
That-
frozen lake,
Yeah.
but was with a layer of ice or without?
Yeah, no, the lake was frozen, but you had the saunas on the lake. It's like
Okay.
a floating sauna, and they've got like a whole-
Floating sauna.
Yeah,
A floating sauna on
Yeah.
the lake.
yeah, and you like stay in the sauna for however long you want, and then you jump in the ice cold water. It's a pretty good feeling. It's a cool experience.
It's like
So-
the really cold water, not the
Yeah.
cold water that we created by frozen. No, the
Yeah.
really cold
Yeah.
water. Super.
So, yeah, so we did.
So you did a lot of things
Did a
here
lot
in
of
Sweden.
things,
Was
yeah.
pretty
Like,
everything that
I
you
had a
can do it.
list of things I wanted to do while I was here, and I've basically done that. So
Okay, so you
Yeah.
done. So in the first 3 months, you totally completed your list
Yeah.
to things to done.
yeah,
Now you find the work, okay,
yeah,
the jobs.
like activities. They're the activities I wanted to do
Okay.
while I was here. Yeah.
So now for the other 7 months that you got it for the
Yeah.
visa, it's true.
Yeah. No. So I've been.
Don't talk about these things.
Yeah. So I got about 9 months left.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just got a job about
Okay.
2 weeks ago, so I'm really happy about that.
Okay. And how is the feeling with the job?
Oh, it was a pretty amazing feeling. Like I remember my first day of work, walking to work, and I'm like, this is amazing. And I just took it all in, took some photos and a few videos. I'm like, yeah, I'm walking to work, had the music in my ears. I'm like, yeah, it's all worked out, because I was quite stressed that I wasn't going to get a job, and I was like spending
Sure.
all my money.
For
and
sure.
then on top of that, I can't actually just go home if I want to because of the situation in Australia. So
How is now the situation in Australia?
well, it's really hard to get back home because the borders are closed, and a lot of people are, when you book flights, your flights get cancelled. So you can end up spending a lot of money just to get
Only
back
for a
home.
flight that
Yeah.
would be cancelled.
Because I think they're only letting about 200 people in a day. Yeah. So I was quite stressed while I was here. I'm like, oh, I'm spending a lot of money. I don't have a job. And it's super expensive here
It's
as
super
well.
expensive,
So
even
I
more
was like-
expensive than in Australia.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Yes?
Yeah. It's, where I live, Perth is a little,
Okay,
bit,
a little bit
expensive, but I
expensive.
think Sweden or
It's more
Stockholm
expensive.
is more. But yeah, I was getting really stressed, and I was like, well, what am I doing? And there's not like one, because I've been here for 2.5 months. I was going to the gym like 4 days a week just to
Just to not be too much stress and
Yeah,
not to do
yeah,
activity,
just
because
to,
if
like-
not, you are every day
Yeah,
simply
just, like,
there.
yeah. So you can imagine, like, when I got the job, I was like, yes.
Yes, for sure.
Like, this is going to be good. Like, I'm
Yes.
going to enjoy my time here, and it just took a lot of weight off my shoulders. So
Okay, so I saw have you spent like 2 months and a half to get the job.
yeah,
Okay, and so wasn't easy to find it.
no, it wasn't easy at all.
Why wasn't easy? How many curriculum have you sent it?
Well, I went for probably about 3 interviews, and then I have
In the same field,
huh?
in the same sector.
Yeah. So I work in construction.
Okay.
So and because I've always worked in construction, they're the
For
type
sure.
of jobs I was applying for. But I have, like I said, I have a couple of friends here who originally were going to get me some work here,
But didn't work it.
but it didn't work out. Yeah, the company that I was going to work for ended up having to lay people off because they didn't have enough work. And I think the timing as well of when I came wasn't good timing because it's leading up to Christmas.
Yes, for sure. And so
Yeah.
before Christmas, the people don't want to think
Yes.
about these things. Then in
Exactly.
January, the people restart to create
Yeah.
the program for the whole year, and so
Yeah.
even to take a new employee.
Yeah, so I think the timing wasn't that great for me, but yeah, it's worked out
Okay,
now. So
okay. Well done.
yeah,
And so you are here from 2 months, 2 months
Yeah.
and a half in the hostel. And how do you feel it, the life actually in this hostel?
okay. So
Have you traveled a lot of? So have you visited different kind of hostel, different?
No.
no. Have you
I've
slept
stayed
with-
in this hostel the whole time, and then only when I was up north is when I sort of ventured
Okay.
out and stayed elsewhere. But I think the hostel's been great for my current situation because obviously haven't had a job, and it's been great to meet new people and make new friends, and with all the restrictions and stuff as well, it's been better to be here because you can socialize.
Yeah, you can socialize.
Yeah.
This is the main thing.
Yeah.
Now that
So-
we are figure out in this day. That's
Yeah,
one of the only place where you can socialize in this period.
yeah,
Even around the world, in some other part, there is only the
Yeah.
hostels.
exactly.
I don't know. Try to think with me, okay? Which is the other place? I don't know why the light is. Which is the other place, okay? When you can spend time with the people in this period, worldwide, around the world.
Oh,
Because I discovered the hostel, but only because I needed to go in some place, okay? It wasn't
Yeah.
my plan, okay? Go in the hostel, spend 2-3 months in the hostel, okay? My plan was
Yeah.
go in the hostel, spend a couple,
Yeah.
1 week until that you will not find a home, no?
yeah,
But then after a couple of weeks, I start to think that okay, maybe it's better that I still here, okay,
yeah,
until when I will not did everything, okay.
yeah,
And because even we are in a situation when the people want to socialize, no, so
Yeah.
want to live together,
yeah.
and these things usually don't happen, no.
No, no.
And so how was this? Which is the other place? Okay, now try to think about the other place when you can socialize, because I think that there is only the hostel, but there have to be some other
Are you
place.
talking specifically just about Sweden or?
No, around the world.
Okay. So,
Or even in.
so in Perth, the situation was different there. We went into at the start of COVID. We went into lockdown for 5 weeks,
Okay.
and then after that 5 weeks, everything went back to normal.
Yes, in Australia.
Yeah.
So only
Oh,
5
no,
weeks.
just in WA.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So 5 weeks, and then after that, you could go to bars.
Okay.
I was going to festivals.
There were a festival in the
Yeah,
summer. Yes.
yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Just before I got here, we had Oktoberfest back home in Perth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It was
In Italy
great.
was everything
That's why when
closed.
I first come over here, I was like,
Okay.
holy shit, what have I done? Like, all the restrictions started coming in, and all the bars were closing, and I'm like,
Because now in Australia everything
Yeah.
is open.
in Western Australia.
In Western Australia
I
it's
think
open.
New South Wales might have just gone back into lockdown, but
They are going back to the lockdown.
Yeah, yeah.
So you are not sure that if now in Australia is better or not?
Well, I know where I'm from in Western Australia, it's better. Yeah.
Okay, now
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So you are here and you have to leave the bar at 8 and your friend
Yeah.
Tom can stay to the bar until the 2, the 3 of the night and drinking.
So I don't like to go on my Instagram too much because I see all these stories of my friends having like boat parties, going to festivals, out
No.
to clubs, like partying at clubs.
No.
and I'm just
Oh.
and we're in darkness here, and I'm like, and it's super cold. I'm like,
Oh, fuck, bro.
yeah.
But this is in Europe. This is the best place when you can be
Yeah,
in Europe.
exactly. Yeah,
This
yeah.
for
and
sure, now.
and I've lived in Perth my whole life, so I'm just happy to be experiencing something.
Yeah, this is a
different,
really
you know?
strong
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, exactly.
The
It's like,
strongest
yeah,
that you
yeah.
have
If I
ever
can
had.
get through this, I can get through anything.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing will stop you after
Yeah,
these things.
yeah, yeah.
And so in Australia, do party. And if we want to find some other place, okay, where can socialize, okay,
Yeah.
which kind of place can we find now?
Now, I wouldn't know, to be honest.
No,
Nah, especially in Europe, I don't.
in Europe we are fucked. We are totally
Yeah.
fucked. In Australia, depends about some zones. So maybe the best things could be continue to move.
Yeah.
And do you think that for the next year the situation will be pretty the same?
I don't really know. I hope.
What do
not.
you think?
I
I hope that
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
finished tomorrow. Okay.
Well, you know, maybe with the vaccines that are coming out, it might
Okay.
help the situation. But I really don't know. I don't like do a lot of. I don't look into it a lot, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I just sort of just.
Live the present.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
yeah.
what I try to do in this day,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's helping me really.
Yeah,
Live the
yeah.
present.
I feel like
So, Moscelago, here some people. Moscelago, here some people founded political. Here some people founded political party and pubs or clubs are their place for political meetings. Cause there is one law about political parties that is above these crisis laws. You can try it too. Yeah. Seriously. So it means that like in Prague.
Oh,
Moscelago is from Prague. The club are closed, but if you're meeting for a political party, you can do it.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And so if we create a
we should do that. Yeah.
well, bro, if we create a political things and we move us in Prague, okay,
Yeah.
we can. If we become member of the European, or if we create a political parties, okay,
Yeah, let's do it.
political parties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
Get everyone together.
What we want for the people, more party.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you will be honest.
Yeah.
In spite of the other political, they even want to do party, but they
Yeah.
don't want to say the truth. Okay.
I reckon we got something going on here.
Yeah, this is-
could be a
this is
winner.
a political, yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna win.
Okay. Moscelago, we are. Moscelago, do it together. Okay. We have to find a way how to create a political party. I will help you, and we can do it. It is the only way.
Yeah.
Imagine how many votes you can get it. The vote is like the ticket. Do you want to join the party? And you have to get to have part of.
Especially now, I feel like everyone would just
Everyone.
want to go nuts.
You only to
Yeah.
believe in our ideal. And
Yeah.
okay. Or if the wait, or if the PC is placed for shining, or
Signing a
or
petition.
if the PC is placed for singing a petition, like a petition.
Oh,
stand.
so like if they've booked the place for signing a petition. I don't
A
know.
petition like
Yeah.
a petition like
Like a vote, kind of.
a vote.
Yeah.
Like come here.
Sign, yeah.
There's a petition that's in the petition in the way that we want to do these things, or a
Yeah,
petition
yeah,
connected. No, nobody care about the petition. Nobody. I don't know in Prague, in Italy, nobody care about the petition.
Yeah.
But the things about the political things could be worked.
Yeah.
The things is that you have to sing in, okay, your political idea,
Yeah.
and you have only to get a DJ, okay, close to you,
Yeah.
that create the sound of your political issues, and that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe good.
Good advertising.
Good advertising. Probably will be the only way. Okay, create
Yeah.
the political things. But you know what can you do? A political things, and the main things will be don't vote for me.
Yeah.
Don't vote for me, because if you vote for me, I'm fucked too. Because I have to government. I don't want to government. I only want to do the party for the political permits.
Yeah. That's it.
Don't vote for me. Don't vote. Simply join the join the parties, okay?
Yeah.
take your electoral, the things that you are part of this one, but don't vote. Don't vote. No vote. No vote. No vote for nobody.
Yeah.
Simply make
We
party.
all lead together.
Yeah. Or welcome drink. They can get a beer for sing, or welcome drink.
Yeah.
A welcome drink.
I like that.
Welcome drink. welcome is
welcome
street
shot of
drink.
Tequila.
A welcome shot of tequila when you go in Mexico, okay?
Yeah.
And so that's it. Tac. So yes, no, it's different. There is no other place where we can socialize. But on the work, can you socialize with with the other employee?
Yeah, it works fine. I work with a team of 5 guys,
Uh-huh.
and it's actually really nice.
They are from
Have a
Sweden.
laugh. No, 3 Australian guys, one from New Zealand, and an American guy.
So there are even people that are coming from your side of the world.
Yeah. They've been here
okay.
for a few years now, but yeah,
Okay.
it's nice.
But there is other option. You can make a film sharing your pub and here actor customers. I don't know about the film because, for example, in Italy, it's not really allowed to do the film without the restriction.
Oh, really?
It's a problem. It's a problem for even for do film video because you have
Yeah.
to wear the mask and keep
Yeah.
the distance and things like this. So here in Sweden, if you want to make a movie, you can come here and make a movie without problem. But
Yeah.
the party, no. But if there is a political party, I don't know, bro. I'm really able to create a political things in 1 week. If it could be useful.
Yeah, that's hectic.
To drink and smoke, there will be actors. I don't know, Moselago, I don't know. No, the things about we don't need actors.
Just be real.
We need the actors maybe for the political things, okay?
Yeah,
Because you know they work together. This is the typical curriculum.
Yeah, I wouldn't be good at that.
Anyway,
How long have you been in Stockholm for?
here it's like
Yeah.
2 months and a half, like you.
Oh,
I arrived
same,
here in
yeah.
November, and for me it's okay. I really, as we talked before, I started to do not plan it too much things.
Yeah.
Because I know what I have to do, less or more.
Yeah.
And if we start to do it well day by day, actually work it. If not, we are fucked because we cannot plan it anything,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
For example, you planned to come here, and now you can see the story of your friend who made a party in
Yeah.
your country. This is
Yeah.
what the fuck, okay?
Yeah.
And the same times, I don't know. We have only. I would like to create like a super gigant community for this kind of people. That because even when you decide to come in here, why you choose to come here? Because to visit Europe,
Yeah.
to
exactly.
spend your visa
Yeah.
in Europe, to
Yeah,
travel.
So I wanted to, exactly.
And-
Work in Sweden, save some money while I work, and then at the end of my visa, just spend 2 or 3 months traveling around Europe.
For sure,
Yeah.
but why Sweden? Have you choose Sweden for there is no restriction? You didn't know it.
It's sort of like I said last year. I visited Sweden, Stockholm, and I had 2 friends that lived here,
okay,
and they said, they were like, "Why don't you come and live here? We'll be able to
Okay.
get you a job." And I was like, "Well, I've always wanted to live somewhere before, so why not?" I've got
Okay,
friends
so-
there, it'll make it easier.
Because when you this summer choose to come in Sweden.
So last at the end of last year, I chose.
The rest of us, so
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
COVID.
Before, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you are fucking lucky.
So I'm
Imagine
lucky,
if your
yeah.
friend was like in French or in
Yeah,
Spain or in
I
Italy.
know,
You was
yeah.
totally fucked
Yeah, I
now.
know.
Like
So,
look
yeah.
at the Tom.
I do feel pretty lucky, to be honest.
Yeah. Believe me, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
To drink, smoke, fuck it. Okay. Let's make political party
Yeah,
or
fuck it.
movement. Political movement. I come to Prague, dude. You have to go to Prague, bro.
I love
Prague
Prague,
is
yeah.
super. Let's get wasted.
I think the most wasted I've ever been was in Prague.
Yeah. It's only the place. But I don't know how is the situation now in Moselago. In Prague, the situation is fucked up. No, it's like you are pretty close in lockdown and things like this, probably. Could be.
Mm.
And so this and so the travel, the things is a little bit expensive. But are you planning to spend here 1 year? And after, do you want to visit a little bit the Europe?
Hopefully.
But
yeah.
hopefully, maybe in this summer.
Yeah.
In this summer, because in Italy, for example, in this summer there was less restriction in
Yeah.
spite of now, and even in the other state. So you got like other 3 months of full work.
Yeah.
then spend a couple of months around the Europe in summer,
Yeah.
and then coming back in Australia.
Yeah. Then I'll go back to Australia
And
because my visa will be finished. So
you cannot get get
I
a.
can get an extension, but I think you have to go back to. I would have to go back to Australia anyway. Then apply
Anyway.
for an extension, and then wait for it to get approved, and then I can fly back. I can't stay here while that
Okay.
whole process.
So
is
you,
happening.
in any case, you will need to coming back in Australia.
Yeah.
And there is something that are you planning to do in the future, like not in the next year because we don't know about what will happen the next
yeah.
year. But
Well,
your big mission.
Well, I wouldn't mind probably going to Canada at some stage.
Canada?
Yeah, and trying to live over there for a year because they're part of the Commonwealth, so it's easy for me to go over there.
So you don't need a visa for the Canada.
Yeah, I'd still need a
Okay.
visa, but I think the age limit's different because I'm 30.
Okay. And is that the limit for the visa?
In Sweden, yeah, the limit
Okay.
for the visa was 30, so that's why I had to come here now.
For sure.
Because I really wanted to travel around Europe, so I was like, okay, I need to get my visa now. But in Canada, the age is different because they're like Australia and Canada are part of the Commonwealth, so I've got more time. So,
Okay, like 35 or what else?
yeah,
Things like this.
yeah.
I wouldn't do. I would like to go in for the visa, but I didn't do in Australia. But I read
Yeah.
that I have time until the 31, so I have a little
Yeah.
more another one,
Well,
another
yeah.
another year. Okay.
Yeah,
If
well,
the COVID
yeah.
will finish it, probably I will apply
Yeah.
it. Oh, let's see. Movement, come dude, let's waste it.
Yeah.
Chill, we are the best. But the rest of Republic are.
For the rest.
No, bro, come on,
That's
come on.
hectic.
Oh, wait 1 second that we lost the light. I don't know, everything is
I got the
not
spotlight on me.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is the travel, then coming back to Australia, and what about the Swedish girls? What about the Swedish girls? Because we know it, bro. We know it. We want to take this answer for the last part of the episode.
Well, I
Talk
think-
about
I
the
think
Swedish
the-
girls.
I think the Swedish girls are very beautiful.
What is different in spite of the Swedish and the Australian girls?
Well, I think, they're exotic, I guess, to me, because they're different from the girls.
Exotic.
Yeah.
I think seriously, I think that maybe the word exotics is the last word that we can use it for the people that's coming from Sweden.
Yeah, don't
No,
listen
because
to that.
it's exotic. The exotic. It's not the people that are coming
Well,
from a warm place.
Yeah.
Or
true,
far
true,
away
Yeah,
place, yeah.
exactly. Oh, they're just.
No, I asked you. It's true.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think
For
so.
example,
Yeah,
the girls from Australia will be exotics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like the accent, and I don't know. I just
No, bro, you can only talk about the accents. You because this means that if you listen too much and do too less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, we could have. Bushirego, you are still to think about how to create the political things and against about the restriction. Really, we could have open bars now, but no, cause the rest of Republic is fucked up. No, wait, really, we could have open bars now, but no, cause the rest of because the rest of the Republic are fucked. No, bro, don't talk in a bad way about the rest of the Republic. This is not democratic. And so, which is the difference between the shooting girl? Strong one. Put your poya on the table.
I haven't
Okay.
met very many.
Sorry.
I haven't met very many Swedish girls.
No, but now there is one that sometimes spin around you, no?
Yeah, I think. The best. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say they're too much different, to be honest. I guess it just depends on the person. Yeah.
So nothing of different.
Just more interesting, I guess, because they're from a totally different world to mine. Would be the biggest thing.
Wait, I have to
Yeah.
find a way to resolve the light.
Yeah. That would. Yeah. Probably just because they're different to me, and
I try to put something. Watching.
yeah.
Okay.
Disco.
Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but anyway, take it. And it's fucking. The things start to becoming more romantic. No, now close the light.
Need a few candles.
Yeah, we got candles. I don't know if we can open. There is not fire alarm.
Oh, look, there's one over there. This is. Oh. Oh, right.
So we talk about
The Swedish girl.
the Swedish girl. Okay, so now talk about the Swedish girl in the night time. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, now this look like
This is
like
beautiful, eh?
like the rite that to call the spirit. You know, call the spirit of the Swedish vagina. Things.
Yeah. I've only met a couple of Swedish girls, but yeah, like I said, because they're from a different world to mine, I guess, different country. They're just it's more appealing. It's more, I don't know how to explain it. Like
Explain. Meanwhile,
come on,
come on, pupa. He's calling with you. Come on, pupa. Come on, pupa. Pupa could be a lot of things, like pupa, or pupa, or pupa.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Australian girls are pretty crazy, eh? So like, I don't know. The Swedish girls are a bit more chill.
More chill, more
Yeah.
quiet,
Yeah.
more less crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but even they talk a lot of like the Australian one or not? No.
Australian girls are crazy.
What? How are the Australian girls? Which is the really
so
different things?
In my opinion, they're quite out there. You know, like
Louder,
yeah, louder. and-
louder.
Yeah,
but
they're like-
but
they're
during
like-
the night or even during the day?
Both.
Because
yeah,
if
yeah.
they are louder during the night, it could be
Yeah.
good things, no? Like
I've
give
met
you
a
more
few- yeah.
energy, no?
Yeah. I've met some crazy Australian girls that just
Okay.
would do anything, yeah. Which is kind of nice, but
Okay. okay. And this is the things. Okay, so let's because probably
I don't know.
probably there will be some Swedish one that
Yeah,
will watch
someone
it.
will be
not this-
watching this and then
and
like,
only
this guy,
only
this
to
guy.
control if you are a good one or no, and
Yeah,
to
exactly.
prepare. No,
Too much judgment.
okay. Are you talking in a good way or in a bad way about me? No. No. And that's so. This was the things about the girl. This was the things about the work. We have talked about the life in the hostel.
Yeah.
The reason that bring you here was that you got two friends in
Yeah.
Europe. It was a good things for you come to here, and you were super lucky. Okay,
Yeah.
to were in the only free state.
Yeah.
Then about the gym, and
Yeah.
now because for example in Italy now the gym is
Yeah.
closed.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's
I would
open.
Struggle.
In Australia,
Yeah, it's open.
it's open.
Yeah.
In Italy, to close it for the
I
COVID.
don't know. That
okay.
must be hard. Like I said, I only went into lockdown for 5 weeks, and that was hard enough for me. So I can't imagine.
You were in the lockdown
Yeah, I was in lockdown.
for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And how was your lockdown?
Oh, it wasn't as bad as a lot of other places, but it was still shit for me. Like I couldn't go to the gym. I was an essential worker, so I was still able to work, but you couldn't really do it. Like you couldn't do anything. You couldn't go to a restaurant or a bar or anything. But I was able to go to the beach to surf. So it was like.
So
not that
you
bad.
was
Yeah.
able to go to the beach to
Yeah,
surf
because it's classed as exercise, you know.
because
It's classed as exercise.
no.
Surfing, yeah. Yeah.
And
you're allowed out for I think everyone was allowed out to exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
you
Italy
could
for
go
a couple
an hour.
in Italy for a couple of months wasn't allowed to do exercise.
Yeah, that's hectic.
But
I
in
don't
Australia,
know.
yeah. So during your lockdown, you were able to go in the beach and surf,
Yeah.
but alone. No, and no, and
No.
no, and no, and no. And so the things was that
It
the
was crazy because we were all supposed to be in lockdown. You'd go down to the beach, and the beach would be full of surfers.
For sure.
Yeah. So it was
Because
like-
everything was closed.
Yeah.
So what
So it
what's
was like,
happened during?
you know, you're supposed to be 1.5 meters away from everyone, but you're looking in the water, and everyone's just like jam packed in the water.
And so the things that was closed, some the bar was closed. The bar, the
Bars,
activities, restaurants.
yeah, gyms, yeah, like basically, yeah, only essential workers. So because I was building the new train station at the airport, so
Okay.
I was still able to go to work. But like
Okay.
people like doctors, nurses, and things like that,
Okay.
they were all.
And you worked
yeah.
in
And
the airport during this period.
Yeah.
So and airport was something.
Oh,
of,
it was a train station at the airport, so it was like not exactly at the airport. It was just like it was a new construction,
okay.
so it was sort of not a part of the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you was daily go to work, okay.
Go to work and
then go to buy some food in the market,
yeah.
and then only go to the beach
And
to
then
surf.
go to the beach to surf.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. So
yeah, I know.
it will be
That's
so
why
hard.
I
So
know.
so.
Yeah. So I don't really know what it's like
What the
to
fuck?
be. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I was like closed in a home alone
Yeah.
for 2 months without the possibility to
I
meet
know.
no one and without the possibility to go outside and
Yeah.
simply do jogging, and the people start to screaming me, "What the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing, killer?" Only because I was running.
Yeah.
You are a
So-
surfer in the
I
same
know.
moment,
I know. I'm pretty lucky.
and you choose one state in Europe, Sweden.
And then I'm lucky enough to get a job. So, yeah. My next plan is to try look for an apartment.
This will be another
Yeah.
expensive things, but
Yeah,
alone
yeah.
or with your Australian
I'm
friends.
happy to do a share house with someone, but I think that's a lot harder to get.
It's harder, bro. It's
Yeah.
expensive. You need a two minimal. I think
Yeah.
two other one.
Yeah,
Is expensive,
yeah,
and they will be far away.
yeah. Exactly.
But will be your apartment because you cannot spend
Yeah.
1 year in the hostel. Okay,
Nah,
even that
yeah.
could be for sure amazing and for sure the best choice that you can do it.
Yeah.
And for sure you will miss your hostel when you at the end will get
Oh,
your
yeah, of
apartment.
course, yeah.
And for
But
sure,
you-
after that, you get your apartment, you will return in your hostel after 2 weeks.
Well, you can't really bring girls back to the hostel.
I
as
know.
well, so
I
that's
know. I know.
That's
I
the
know,
hardest thing.
I know. This is the biggest problem.
That's the struggle. Yeah.
This is
The
the
struggle
problem.
is real.
Someone have to resolve this problem because
I know, right?
yeah, it's
That could be. We need it. Like, if we could solve that, I would.
yeah, because if because now the things is that the guests of the hostel are changing. There are not people that are only stay for a couple of
Yeah,
days,
yeah, yeah.
but there are people that stay for a long term. And
Yeah.
for a long term, you need to.
Because I thought about renting an apartment here, because you can do that.
Yes,
Um,
but it will be even strange because
yeah, well, like it'd be better because you'd have more privacy, but then you still can't bring anyone back because they need to be registered.
there is like that
So it's
you
like-
will need to get an apartment immediately. No, the
Yeah.
thing is that for example, because you know when these things happen. In a couple of not any time, not every time you know perfectly when and which hour. No, there is
Yeah.
something that's
Yeah, exactly.
1 minute before you discover
Yeah,
that
it's
okay,
like,
you
oh,
need a
shit.
room. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you need a room. So in this moment, the only things that could be useful will be like, come to me, okay. Present me the girl, okay. No, come to someone of the hostel,
Yeah.
ask it for the private room, and only for 1 day.
I've got another suggestion that one of my mates said to me. He was like, "You need to find yourself a winter wife.
A winter wife,
So just a wife just for the winter,
yes.
and you go and stay at her apartment."
I know. A MILF one.
Yeah.
I know, bro. It's useful. I know. This thing is the first thing that I told when I come in here in Sweden. How to resolve the problem? Okay, if I find one like this, I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You know, with
Live the best of both worlds.
MILF one, okay, with a good apartment in the center for the winter that can enjoy you, okay,
Yeah.
and show you the all magic things
Yeah.
about the Sweden.
Yeah.
And or nothing. But okay, in the case that someone don't find these special things,
Yeah.
and another question, how many? Because this is another question, okay? How many money would you pay more for getting an apartment for one night for this moment?
One night,
Yeah, because we talk, or we have to talk about hour.
an hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
An hour
How much
room.
would I pay for an hour?
An hour room. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What should you pay for a 1 hour for the hour room? And you have to think about that. Someone have to
Yeah.
clean it
I'm-
because you
I
cannot
don't
go in
know.
the same bedroom of the other that was before of you.
Um,
Oh, but if there is a room with a lot of bed, maybe there is a you can go in the cleaning one. For example, so if there is an
Yeah.
apartment upstairs with 8
Yeah.
beds, 8 hour and any
no,
hour.
one big bed
uh,
and a jacuzzi. One big bed and
What's
a
pretty?
jacuzzi.
Peppola.
Hey, can I get an apartment?
Apartment. Do you want to pay? And so how should you pay for 1 hour more? So honestly,
Honestly,
like there's some things that you really know that you can say, okay, let's do it.
800
Eh?
800 sec. 800.
500.
Yeah.
Like in euro?
Oh, in euro. Oh, maybe. I don't even know if that converts right, but maybe 50 euros.
50, 15, 15.
50.
No, 50. No,
Yeah.
50.
Oh, that's expensive.
No,
eh?
it's fuck. No, what the fuck, bro? Give it to me 50. I will find you
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, maybe
No, like
30.
30. 30 for 1 hour. No, bro, like 10 euro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, wait. We are going to talk about how we have to pay 1 hour. Okay.
Yeah,
paid,
well, we
okay.
gotta be cheap, don't we?
Like
Oh, yeah, because they could still make a lot of money. I was trying to think of them.
and you have to think that
So-
you are in the hostel, so maybe
Yeah.
no. How many corona?
Maybe 10 euros.
10 euros.
Yeah.
Like 100
I'm too
100
generous.
corona.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this for 1 hour.
yeah.
Yes, and it's not super cheaper. It's okay.
Yeah.
If you say two,
Because you sort of want to help them out too to make
Yeah.
it work, you know?
but okay, so
We all win.
it's like if you are in two, it's 5 euro for
Yeah.
each one, no?
And then, yeah, exactly. And then imagine like if, you know,
5 euro for
5
each
different
one.
people as well.
There is 8 bed, is 18 euro more for the night.
Yeah, that'd make a lot of money, I reckon.
Yes, and there have to be we have to find how to resolve the problem of the hostel. Transform the whole hostel in the hour hostel, okay?
Yeah. You might go there twice in one night, one person, you know?
Yes.
It's like, should we book the room again?
Look at you. And I will find a way, okay?
Okay.
I will find
I
a
hope you do, 'cause
I
I'll
know.
be your biggest customer. No.
Yeah, no, I will find a way. I think there is something that is really important, and even there is something basic. If not, the people for sure will bring the people because it's no,
Yeah.
it's human. So yes,
Yeah,
could be like,
exactly, yeah.
you cannot stop it.
Yeah.
Even I will
It's
not
gonna
stop
happen
it.
anyway. You might as
Yes.
well make a profit out of it.
Yes, you have to exactly when you know that something will happen.
Yeah.
You have only to find a way how to do profit.
Yeah.
And how to let it possible with the all comfortable things like a cleaning
Exactly.
sheet, special music, Spotify compilation, candle like this, oil
Yeah,
massages,
now we're
candy,
talking.
chocolate,
That's perfect.
Shota,
Little
DJ
speaker,
Shota that
surround
make you
sound setup.
live set, live streaming. Okay, let's fuck. Okay, let's go.
We start our own porn
Let's
business.
try.
now.
Oh.
Shit.
Another question. Do you know that could be a great thing? Maybe not in the same channel, but in another channel. Do you think this is a question? But no, because maybe the girls don't want it.
Yeah.
No,
It-
no,
it-
for sure the girls
when
don't
I-
want it. But it could be funny. The challenge fuck.
Rowan and I actually got asked if we wanted to get into the porn industry when we came to Sweden. We put a post up on Aussies in Stockholm looking for construction work, and someone messaged him and was like, "Oh, there's no construction work at the moment, but what do you think about getting into the porn industry?"
Oh, okay. Someone write to you?
Yeah, yeah.
And what did you
Um,
answer?
Oh, we just didn't reply.
No. You
Well,
didn't
I
ask
wasn't-
nothing about
because you just never.
but because I like you. That's
Yeah,
something.
yeah, but like you don't. It could be dodgy, you know. You could go there, shoot a porno, and then never get paid for it.
No, how no, never get paid.
Yeah, well,
No, they have to put
pay you first. Yeah.
pay first. I know.
I don't know. I just.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
And you have to be sure that the way that they will gonna to pay. Why you don't put the card exactly in the middle of the line of the leg and then let it no let it okay no something like this. Okay, anyway, I will resolve the problem of the sex hour, okay, for sure. Because even is the problem that in the all hostel and even in the hotel there is this problem. If now we are in a hotel, okay, we cannot bring everyone in our room. It's the same thing. So there is like but now okay, we are gonna to use the room that there is upstairs.
I would use that room a lot.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 week. Okay. Maybe there will be some camera, but don't care about these things.
Yeah, no, that's fine, yeah.
I will send you a copy of the
As
video.
long as the camera's not right at my face.
Yeah,
then
no,
I
you
don't
have to
mind
put the
whatever.
camera on,
Yeah,
on you, okay?
You like
It's like
making some weird
the
faces.
360 degrees visual, you know, to be sure that you will be a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So, time that we have fixed this problem, okay, because maybe this is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Which are some other problem that you got it when you are in a common place, in a place full of other people?
The only other problem is the everything closes at 11.
I know this is a new problem, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Because do you know what's happened with the law?
No, I don't know why they changed it.
Because on the past Monday, the government did a new restriction.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the government of Sweden got more power. If they want to do new rules, they can do it. And one of the new restrictions is there is not allowed to be more than 8 persons like in the same place, even if there is a private place. Because, for example, during the Christmas and during the first of the year, the police arrive here, but this.
Oh shit!
Did you? Where do you?
I didn't know that there was new restrictions like that.
Yes, this happened like 1 week ago. And so, for example, for this we cannot do any other party in the reception. Because even in the private place now you cannot do party.
Yeah, okay.
And this is a bad news.
Yeah.
And so the owner was super scared about these things because even we cannot do party and things like this. Even when we did the party downstairs, okay, a lot of other guests say why there is too much music in this hour.
Yeah.
And so for this was the reason why we use the reception because it's far away from the other room.
Yeah.
And so this is the problem. So we cannot get a private party. There is new restriction. We cannot do the party in the reception.
Yeah.
And downstairs, I think that these things, I don't know for how many time will dower. Okay, I think that because this is the first week, so as everything, the first week you want to be sure, okay, that everything is controlled. But after a couple of days, you start to become more friendly, okay, with the rules.
More chill.
And this is the things. I know it's a fact, but it's the new restriction. There are everyone else. The owner is fucking scared about these things because.
Because it could get worse, maybe.
It could get worse. Okay. We don't know. It depends about what the Swedish government want to do it.
Yeah.
And this is new even for Sweden because Sweden choose to act in this way now. Okay, before it was more free, and so the life outside is pretty the same of before. The regulation for the gym or for the public space, I know that for example they don't have to have too much people. Okay, inside, so they have to know how many guests there are in the gym or in the restaurant, things like this. Not too many.
Yeah.
And this of the private party is a problem. It's a problem because we have done a lot of big, giant super party.
It's been amazing here.
Well, it was super amazing. It was the biggest party in Europe. The biggest party in Europe of 2020. We did it. Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And now we have to reach the second problem to fix. The first problem is the room to let chupa chupa dance. Okay. So the room for the chicks is the first things, and the second things is the things after the 11.
Yeah, I know.
And even because if you want to do,
I feel like a lot of people in the hostel would be on the same page. You know, if no one said anything and we just partied down there, then how's anyone gonna know?
I know it, but because someone don't want to, not every guest want to join the party, no. And so in the reception was far away for the loud. I don't know. This is a problem. I'm thinking about these things. Okay, I'm 1 week thinking about these things. Yeah. I don't know how to fix this problem. Okay? But I'm still thinking about how to fix it. But I think that now the more important one is the hour
Yeah, that's
room.
definitely the most.
This is the
important.
most important
Yeah.
because you do party only to get the
Because-
opportunity to use the private room. Okay, so without private room, there is the same problem.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, true. Well, you can still party in the rooms, so that's cool.
Yes, but the thing that we do in the room is something that we did it, okay,
Yeah.
but there is not
It's a bit restricted. in that-
exactly.
yeah.
No, there is this kind of restriction. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we are in the room, okay, and it's difficult because we have to find a way to continue to be like an hostel with the happy guest, okay.
Yeah.
But we don't have to cross the border of the restriction because if not, the hostel are fucked.
Yeah.
And so we have to really like.
Yeah. There's
Find
a
a way.
lot of thought needs to go into that one, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is a way, okay, to fix it, but now we have to find it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got our hour of live streaming. So
Yeah.
welcome. See you without light in this hour super
Romantic.
super romantic episode of
Make a
Backpack
wish.
Welcome, wish. I wish. We got it. I have to fix the hour room.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow with an amazing episode. See you. Welcome.
Ciao,
And
ciao.
don't forget to use the room only to fuck.